Hey everybody, welcome to Lake Champion. My name is Jimmy and we hope that you have a great weekend here. I have asked that my friends Dave and Brett, who you know, and this is Jen, who we're introducing to you, they have asked to help me with our rules video this year, and what we're going to do is simply ask them to take the Sprite Banana Challenge, and they will be eating bananas. You guys may start eating your bananas, and then after they eat their bananas, their goal is to drink a 2-liter bottle of Sprite. Seems pretty easy. There shouldn't be a whole lot to it. So with that, they're eating, and that's good. Here we go. Our 5 rules for Lake Champion this year. Our 5 rules. Our first rule is stay on the pads. It just seems like every year people are running around into the woods. You don't need to do that. There's lots to do, and the paths will lead you there. There's paths that go all over this camp, and we really just want you to stay on them. As you're walking around, if you find yourself on very squishy land that has these tall, barky things, they're called trees. You want to make sure you don't go near them. Don't climb them. You need to stay on the paths as much as you can. There's no reason to get off them. So rule number 1, stay on the paths. Rule number 2 is, there we go. I thought that was throw up for a second. Good thing it's not. Rule number 2, no drugs, no alcohol, or no tobacco at the camp. Here at Metro Youth, we highly frown upon drugs, alcohol, and tobacco. Our goal is that you have an amazing weekend. Those things will distract from your weekend. So what we're really hoping, I'm hearing noises behind me here, but what we're really hoping is that you have a great weekend. If you have brought those things with you, drugs, alcohol, or tobacco, I'm simply going to ask that you give them to your youth leaders. If you give them to your youth leaders, it's pretty safe right now. That's our goal, is for you to have a great weekend. So do me a favor, no drugs, no alcohol, no tobacco. Give them to your leaders now. If we do catch you with drugs, alcohol, or tobacco, unfortunately, we do have to contact your parents and send you home, which is not what we want to do. We don't want to make that call, and I don't think your parents want that call. So we want you to have fun. Keep that in mind. Our third rule is girls stay in girls' dorms, boys stay in boys' dorms. Okay, so no girls in guys' dorms, no guys in girls' dorms. Even if it's raining outside and you're like, I don't know, there's not a lot to do, what am I supposed to do? I need you to do me a favor and stay away from each other's dorms. The only exception to this is, as you break into your small groups throughout the campus during our small group time, if your small group needs to meet in one of those areas, some of you will, your youth leader will tell you, and your small group time is the only time that you can meet in those areas. Okay, outside of that, you need to stay to your dorms. Capiche? Perfect. Good. So we've got stay on the pads. No drugs, no alcohol, no tobacco. We have got no guys in the girls' dorms, no girls in the guys' dorms. And the next one is emergency radios. If you need emergency radios, something goes wrong and you need to contact a director, you need to get in contact with a nurse, the best thing that you could do is to grab a radio. Radios are upstairs in the leaders' lounge, and they're also over in the cafeteria. They're in the cafeteria, one down, and you'll find them there. So that's how you're going to get a hold of us. There's a nurse that's always on duty, and you'll be able to find them. This is great. You'll be able to find them. So do me a favor. If you need us, we're available all the time. Directors and nurses, upstairs in the leaders' lounge, over in the cafeteria. And the last rule is more of a guideline. And the guideline is, we want you to connect with Jesus. It's loud. I don't know if you can hear it. The guideline is, we want you to connect with Jesus. And the best way to do that is to not be as distracting as these guys are to me as I'm giving you these rules. But we really, really want you to be able to connect with Jesus. We've been praying for you all weeks moving into this weekend. And our prayer and our hope is that you have the ability to just meet with Jesus and just enjoy his presence. If you find that people are a distraction around you, try to move your seats or just tap them and say, hey, listen, can you not be a distraction? I'm trying to worship, or I'm trying to listen. Whatever that is, do me a favor and be that, do your best to connect with Jesus. So our 5 rules, very simply. Our first one is stay on the paths. Second one, no drugs, no alcohol, no tobacco. Our third one is no guys in the girls' dorm, no girls in the guys' dorm. Our fourth one is emergency radios upstairs and also in the leaders' lounge, or in the leaders' lounge and in the cafeteria. And our last is our hope and our prayer that you connect with Jesus. We hope this is a great year for you at Lake Champion, and I hope that you don't do this or look like that. So Lake Champion, have a great weekend.
Let it go, let it go!
I want to throw, but I can't.
Oh!
Woo!
Oh yeah!